On a beautiful day in Nashville, on the campus of Vanderbilt University, from the oldest gym in the Southeastern Conference, CBS Sports presents the 14th-ranked Kentucky Wildcats and the Vanderbilt Commodores.
Especially if you turn it over above the free throw line. Those are the ones that tend to lead out to runouts.
The slithery young inside. Randall gobbles it up. And over a pretty good defender in Siakam comes up with a deuce.
A lot of schools in the SEC were after this young man, deciding on Vandy. I think he's going to be a special one for Kevin Stallings.
Cauley-Stein with a very nice touch inside. The sophomore from Northwest High School, Olathe, Kansas. And it's coming up with his fourth point right there with a good dive inside. Had 16 the other night down in Tuscaloosa against Alabama. Long-range shot is up and in. Aaron Henderson. Harrison puts it in. He's already been a two-time Southeastern Conference Freshman of the Week.
Yeah,
this was on Siakam. Fuller is picked up by Young. Again, Jones inside. The good defense right there. Poitras among others. Randall chasing. Great hustle by Julius Randall.
Yeah, how about just the force and the pace that he plays with the big fella. And see, that's all set up because of the great effort to go run down that loose ball.
As they can. And Young coming off a double-double. And Andrew Harrison with a three right there. He's only shot 32% beyond the arc. A 13-2 Kentucky run.
One reason, and how just the extra effort to get to it, and then he stays with the play. And you know what? You reward the big fella. Give him a bone. Give the dog a bone. Compete. They've done a great job, and Kevin Stallings with mixing those defenses, loading that block.
Wow. Julius Randall.
Here in this first half.
He has to. In fact, they've all got to play well. Very small margin for error. A good-looking drive by the slashing Aaron Harrison.
Yeah.
Aaron Harrison to Randall. A corner three can be inviting, can it? Really, Cauley-Stein with his second nice gentle hook shot going through.
Yes, but they have not been as disruptive defensively in the half court as they would like to be.
Paulson a three. Got it! Jared Paulson picks it up.
And you take a look, you see they're in this zone here. And again, this is important. When you face a zone, your bigs have to be good decision makers. And that first pass out, that's like the hockey assist. Because you force the defense.
And again, Kentucky digs it out of the hole.
Yeah, but that's just, as a young player, just lacking the strength to create leverage offensively. And boy, does it pay off for Kentucky in transition.
How about Jared Paulson? Came in one shot to his 9 games played this season for the Wildcats. He's gone 2 of 2, a couple of triples, and now he gives Kentucky their biggest lead of the first half.
And what a key stretch for both teams, really, because Vandy had opportunities on the interior. Jones unable to convert. Kentucky taking advantage in transition, also trying to take control. The second half, because if you have 2 fouls in the second, you can stay aggressive if you pick up a third.
Jones tried to go in. Willie Cauley-Stein was there. Here comes Aaron Harrison. Buckle up! Oh, up high and down hard. James Young.
And that's what you call terrific transition there. And you can see that's the footwork and the athleticism that they have. Just impressive to see.
Like this guy right here, diving in, count the 2 and a foul.
Execution, but Willie Cauley-Stein here just with the ability to put it on the floor, take the contact. Let's see if he can have an impact from a defensive standpoint.
Young to Poitras to Johnson. Right on the doorstep. Once and twice it goes in.
And that's good execution. And what happens on that last possession, 2 turnovers for his team. Again, no stat for that, but what an impact he makes on both ends.
It's Young. Oh, what a sweet stroke and a triple from outside.
And it comes because, again, Cauley-Stein's defense. Cauley-Stein from being able to contest that layup.
Young again. Andrew Harrison to the hole. And a foul.
And I tell you, they are relentless to get there, but then the long rebounds, we talked about it. When you go zone, your guards have to come back to the elbows. He came in with such hype and such great expectation, and deservedly so, but he's also got to understand that he's got to be the table setter.
Like right there.
There you go. Keeping your guys engaged. When you keep them engaged,
into the second half.
From both sides. And then how about here, just the great vision by Harrison, making that interior pass. Defense not. win or lose in this game, if you're Vandy, this could set you up for the rest of the season because you're finding out what you're capable of against arguably the best team in the conference.
Poitras. He was coming off the baseline and goes up hard.
Chance to go to a whole nother level. Gifted, as talented, athletic as anybody in there with the emphatic finish. Going to have the feel, and that's what they've done much better the last 2 games here to start conference play.
It's Andrew Harrison. He puts in a 3. So the long ball beginning to fall for the Kentucky Wildcats.
Eastern Conference, and he has not backed down one iota.
Freshman Damian Jones now with 14 points and 10 rebounds. That's Aaron Harrison. The Harrison twins with a couple of triples.
It's a reality. Kentucky has played 10 guys today. Calipari wearing down this undermanned Vandy team.
Cornette got in the way, but Poitras is there to correct it, and he gives the Kentucky Wildcats their biggest lead of the game, and they are beginning to pull away up by 14.
Haven't seen anybody that explosive in this game thus far in the end.
Willie Cauley-Stein on the doorstep in 2.
I tell you, we keep talking about Cauley-Stein so much more skilled offensively.
The players that have played 21 minutes or more. Kentucky has 4. Harrison. That's Aaron Harrison, who knocks it in, the oldest of the twins.
Will be there. And that's kind of the mindset and the approach Kevin Stallings is going to have. He's not going to get the one-and-done guys.
Poitras. He got inside Jones right there, and a technical foul on John Calipari. Or was it on Poitras? It was on Poitras.
They're going to miss calls too. The strong ones mentally and the good teams are able to get beyond that stuff and not get playing the #1 team in the country. And so they're going to get their opponent's best.
It's the Super Bowl for everybody. A steal. Willie Cauley-Stein.
Wow, how about the hands?
At Memorial Gymnasium. The steal, and he's done it all day. The long arms, the long gait, and then the flush.
Why Vandy's not fouling, folks. They don't have a lot of fouls to give, although I would think you could deem someone able to go out and try to play the free throw game, especially knowing how poorly Kentucky executes from the line.
Oh, they get it to Cauley-Stein with a beautiful lob by Aaron Harrison. 15 for Willie Cauley-Stein. One long reach after another, and moments ago.
Yeah, just great vision by Harrison there, and then Cauley-Stein, who has just been special all day long on both ends, folks. He has been the tone setter for the Wildcats.
We talked before about how Kentucky has
got to get it up the floor quick. Threes would be ideal.
Wow, and right there, Poitras, the steal, the deuce, and just like that at 10 points.
Yeah.
Studios in New York with late breaking news and terrific analysis. That's at 7:30 tonight with the pregame, 8 o'clock Eastern with the kickoff. The Colts, the Patriots on CBS. And then tomorrow, it's Denver taking on a San Diego Charger team. And here this afternoon, John Calipari brings his Wildcats into Nashville and comes up with the 12th win of the season. Their first true road win. The 14th ranked Kentucky Wildcats win it 71-62. They go to 12-3. We come back with interviews to Memorial Gymnasium right after this.